Hi guys, Freddy here. Welcome back to another retro RPG. And at the end of another week, and the end of another user poll, we have a winner. And by a razor-thin margin, the Inquisitors Handbook for Dark Heresy wins. Now I'll cover that on the desktop, and I'll be back at the end of the video with other poll-related stuff and any other channel-related stuff. I hope to see you there. So this is the Inquisitors Handbook for Dark Heresy. It came out in 2008 from Black Industries. Now, this was later the same year that Dark Heresy came out, so this was one of the very early source books. And this is a case of where I bought the source book without really knowing what was in it, because I misunderstood it based on the title. From the title, I thought the Inquisitor's Handbook would be all about the Inquisition. And I have to admit, I was really intrigued by that, because I've been a fan of 40k since the original Rogue Trader came out. And Rogue Trader is named after the Inquisitors that go off into space to bring justice and the imperium to uncontrolled worlds. They go out into deep space where nobody knows where they are, nobody knows about the imperium, and they bring the Emperor's light into their lives, usually with big guns. Now, I thought that's what this was going to be about, but it kind of clearly says on the front cover what it's about. The Ultimate Player's Guide. This is very much about adding equipment, adding backgrounds, adding extra bits to building player characters. And it does that job very well, but we'll see. So let's have a look at the back cover first of all. The cover is very shiny. If I move it around, we can pick up all the lighting around my desk. Anyway, Dark Heresy. Ready your bolter and fulfill your destiny. Packed with new rules and careers, as well as all manner of essential gear, the Inquisitor's Handbook is perfect for players and games masters alike. Advanced character generation, alternative ranks and Calyxian Careers, from the Black Priests of Maccabeus to Metallican Gunslingers. The Sisters of Battle, the Adepta Sororitas, I don't know how to pronounce that, I don't speak Latin. Career path. A host of weapons and gear from across the forges, hives, and warzones of the Calixis Sector. In-depth commentary on the Calixis Sector, from religion and superstition to the unique tools and resources of the Holy Ordos. Life as an Acolyte, hints and tips, alter egos, and contacts. Detailed advice for agents of the Golden Throne. This tome covers everything you need to make a completely unique character for the 41st millennium. Suitable for all players of all levels. Copy of the Dark Heresy core rulebook is needed to use this supplement. And that's what it is. It's expanding out the core rules. Mainly in character generation, but with a lot of equipment. A lot of this book is equipment. So inside we can see the desktop publishing by the 2000s has reached very high quality. That Black Industries has access to 30 years of 40k artwork. They've got lots and lots of artists on staff, and it looks lovely. There's great artwork throughout this. The book really does look great. So, first section we really go into is advanced character creation. So it goes through different origins. All characters must come from somewhere. Before their recruitment, they had lives and dreams. So they had a place and a people, a history that shaped their personalities and ambitions. So we've got random origins here. We've got Forge worlds with the Forgeborn PCs and their skills and traits. We've got the Mind Cleansed with their skills and traits. We've got Nobles with their past lineage of renown. The Schola Progenium with their traits and skills. And then Past's Orphan, generating statistics and determining your career path. There are unique worlds of the Calixis Sector, such as the Battlefleet Calixis, with the Voidborn. We've got Dusk, a feral world. Gunmetal City, Scintilia, a hive world. Different ones. We go through lots and lots here. The Volg Hive. We've got Marked by the Past, background packages that you add onto your characters. Void Commercia. Calyxian Pattern Killings. Assassins. Just lots of background things you can add to your characters to flesh them out more before you even start playing. Although these do cost experience, so you can buy them at higher levels. So if your Games Master allows you to, you can add these to characters you've already started playing. We've got Calyxian Careers. So we've got the Adepta Sororitas. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I have difficulty saying the letter R at the best of times, and there's just too many R's in that for me. Anyway, starting packages and playing them through. So we've got the advanced schemes as you go through different advanced paths from the career. The power of faith, different talents, how to modify existing careers, Black Priests, Calyxian Xeno-Arcanists, Feral Warriors, Legate Investigators, Malfian Bloodsworn, Mechanis Secutors, the standard template constructs where it details the instructions that went out from Earth when they were colonizing all the worlds. Metallican Gunslingers, Reapers, Reclaimators, just so many. I'll just leaf through these quickly. Tarantine Shadow Agents, Warden of the Divisio Immortalis. Now we've got Elite Advanced packages. So after you've gained a few levels, you can go on to these. You can get Cybernetic Resurrection, Cult of the Red Redemption, Nascent Psychers. And then we're on to the section on Feral and Feudal Worlds. Well, mainly these are a bit of background on them, and then a selection of tons of weapons. So we've got, weapons and equipment. So we've got lots of ranged weapons here, going from javelins and longbows, muskets, melee weapons, tower shields, stilettos, different types of armor. And that's what we're going to get throughout. We're on the gear section here. Spirit tonics, Steiger milk. Then we're on to the Hive and Forge worlds. And again, we've got a short section on Hive worlds and then different types of weapons. So Angelus bolt carbines, Mauler bolt pistols, Spitfire bolt pistols. Just so many different types of equipment. Las pistols, melter cutters, auto pistols, many weapons, pages and pages taking up the descriptions. Not so many pictures. One of the things I love about the equipment books with Shadowrun, for example, is that virtually every weapon has a picture, because you want to know if you're handling a big revolver or a sleek little pistol you can tuck down the back of your trousers. And this doesn't really have that. There's a few pictures, there's lots of tables with the stats in it, although there is a detailed write-up of each, which is fairly good. Got different melee weapons, different types of armor, gear, consumables, drugs, and the like. Got the Forge worlds, again, short description, and then we're on to weapons. Aegis Ambaric Shock Blaster Pistol. Delaku Crusade Pattern Hellgun. They do have some wonderful names. The Breacher, so a big drill. Different types of armor, dragon scale armor. The Vivisector weapons. Concealed weapon bionics. So the different types of servitors which serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. And familiars. Buy yourself a cybernetic dog. A cyber eagle. A guardian skull. We've got gear. Now we're onto the frontier worlds and the void. So again, we've got things like armor here. Got different types of gear. Drugs and substances. We're onto the void. So this is more about sort of starships and things. Although, as usual, we've got ranged weapons here. So what's this? The Cypermundi Iron Claw Pattern Shotgun. The Iron Talon Pistol. Melee weapons, gear, the Black Holds, the warzones. So we've got the ranged weapons within these. Laslocks, which I'm guessing are laser flintlocks. Plasma weapons. Just pages and pages of weapons with large tables giving you all the attributes for them. Explosives. Melee weapons, armor. Just breaking down each section. We're going through a lot of the book this way. The Holy Ordos. Short description. Then onto the weapons. The Eviscerator. Armor. What is it? Hexagrammatic wards. Psi cannon bolts. The Psi tracker. Cherubim. The bioconstructs known as cherubim are of uncertain origin, but they are one of the few permitted examples of such biosculpted homunculi allowed within the imperium. Excruciators. Torpor. Now we're on to the religion section. So it goes through how religion is handled in the Calixis Sector. Now, a Dark Millennium, a life of worship, question of faith. Asking basically questions for you to build up about your character. You know, how was the Emperor revered on your homeworld? Were there any saints on your homeworld? Are there any saints you personally identify with? How do you believe people should best serve the Emperor? What do you believe will happen when you die? How has the Ministerium affected your life? To let you sculpt the background for your character uniquely for the world they come from. Got various imperial cults here. The Word of the Emperor. Taint of Heresy. Dealing with Heresy. The Holy. So, various saints, I'm guessing these are. Yep, greatest of all the saints. Drusus the Warrior. Vindictus the Forlorn. The various heroes of the sector. And their most sacred items. Paths of faith you can follow. Your life as an acolyte. Explaining the acolyte's path, the secret war. The web of shadows. Your alter egos. Creating alter egos, buying alter egos, using them. We've got contacts. How you create them. How you buy them. How to use the contacts once you've got them. And then we've got an expanded skill list here with some extra skills and abilities. Deceive. Demolition. Forbidden Law. Just a bunch of pages of skills, allowing your characters to learn to do different things. Swimming. Trading. Lots of trading skills. Crafting rules. So, introducing crafting into the game. Then we've got the appendix, which is all the weapons tables from throughout this book. So you can easily find them without flicking through the book to find the exact weapon. They'll be here somewhere in this section. And then we've got an advert for other books which were around this time. So that was the Inquisitor's Handbook for Dark Heresy, and it won with 24% of the vote. But it was only a smidgen ahead of Sovereign Stone and the Steploads on Mars. And they were only just ahead of Cyber Generation and the Dark Tech Sourcebook. In fact, for most of the week, everything was just one vote apart. It was neck and neck right through it. Now, as we went into the later part of the week, I did think Sovereign Stone was going to win. But the last 2 days, the Inquisitor's Handbook edged ahead and won out. But that's us covered that. It's a great book. So, what replaces it? Well, I've gone for Conspiracy X, the 1996 role-playing game, which is kind of X-Files-ish. Lots of conspiracies, lots of deep mysteries, lots of supernatural and alien stuff going on in that. But we'll have a look through the book when it wins out, whenever that is, whether it's next week or in some future week. Now, we've come to an end of the Path to a New Edition videos. The last one covered 6th edition Dungeons & Dragons, went out this past week and was very successful. But I've got some rules breakdowns for the stuff that I've covered during the weeks while that series has been running. But after that, I've got 3 possibilities for what series will follow. Now, I'll do a video of that in the future where I break them down, because I really would like your input as to which of these 3 we'll go with first. If the ideas work for you, if you think they're a good idea and something you'd like to see. But, as usual, I think I've whittled on for quite long enough. So, thank you very, very much for watching. And, most of all, you look after yourselves. And I'll catch you later. Bye now.